Video will very quickly test the PHP code sniffer by squizlabs, which you can download from the GitHub, right? And so yeah, that's what I have done using Composer, right? And I'm testing this. I'm doing this test against the opencart and also the tests that I have written for testing opencart. So my opencart is in public folder and the code sniffer is obviously in vendor folder and in its subfolder squizlabs. So here is my test, and it's one of the tests, and so let's see. And it's also is in Docker container, and let's execute the test code check, and let's see the command that it will run. So the test code check would execute the verification of the tests that it complies with the PSR2, which stands for PHP coding standard. Pretty old one, I should say, but that's how I used to test, so I'm keeping with this test for now. And another, so yeah, it has just finished, and one of the so there is just one warning, right? No errors, and we can actually test that warning, what it's about. So it's in the tests, edit test, which stands for edit user, I think. So it creates a user and then it checks that login is okay, and we can see that on line 11 this line is too big. Its number of characters is quite bigger than should be, but that's how it's coded because it's a MySQL query, right? So it's a one line query, but it can definitely be improved to be just 120 characters per line. But anyways, it's considered this to be a warning if, for example, you have written a big code, right? So you should probably break it into several lines instead of keeping it in one line. But that's okay. So what if we do a simple addition here and we save, and would it be okay with the PHP standards? So we execute the test code again and see if our change is not working for the PHP standards. So you see we got the error. Its closing brace for the class must go on the next line after the body. So the body ends here and our empty line is just not needed to exist, because it makes the PHP to process each line, and obviously even an empty line gets processed, and it's bad for the PHP core, right, for its engine. So what we can do, we can actually change this manually, but we can also tell the library of PHP code sniffer to fixes, right? I think it's just check fix. Yes. So the command is composer testscode-fix, which is, as you might remember, it's here. So the fix executes another binary file, and also against the same folder. So let's see how it fixes the unneeded space here. Alright, so notice this line. I think it should be automatically removed because it says it can be fixed by phpcbf automatically. So let's double check. phpcbf will be executed with this command with php testscode-fix. Alright, so let's get back to our file. I made sure it's saved and watch this line, okay? So it was my PHPUnit tests, but let's just test the fix. Watch this line, okay? So this is pretty interesting, and you will see it in action how it modifies the file. Here, you see, it has removed the empty line and it has fixed the issue. A total of 1 error was fixed in one file, right? So what we can do is we can check, execute the check code again and make sure if the issue is gone, okay? So it's running and you see the increase in the CPU usage by the Docker. And yeah, we got the same warning again, but the issue is fixed and it's gone, so it's all okay. So that's the library in action. I thought this would be interesting for someone to understand how it works. Okay.